Hi everyone, today I'm gonna present my short video of this character Roxie. This is a rough version of her that I've made in another program. And this is the program poser that I've shown before on this channel. I'm also, of course, because this is an animation, I'm always looking at these AI animations here. They're so great, and some of them are amazing, but for now they're out of the question to be used for anything, because like this one here, so amazing, and then it's over just like that, 5 seconds, and it takes forever to create an animation like this, and it's not genuine. People don't like it for some reason. So I'm going to present my animation, which is not AI, and it's made in this program with this character here, Roxie. Of course, it's gonna take a lot longer than with the AI, but here you have control of what you're doing and how to create your characters. So here is the character I'm using. It doesn't look like much. This is with the default clothing and the default settings. There are a lot of people doing 2D animation, or not a lot of people are doing 3D animation because it's quite difficult actually. So yeah, that's her. You can also adjust the hands with this grasp button. It's actually quite neat. So from this figure, I exported it into this program and I created her. So she looks like this. So in the final version, I made her, she looks like this. And because I created this clothing here and the dress, it's actually very simple. It's a short dress. And these shoes, of course, she doesn't look as good as these models here on AI, which are like this one. Maybe looks better, or this one. Just looking down and that's it. Can't really have control with these characters in AI. So I'd rather stick to my characters that I'm making. Of course, this is the future, maybe the AI, but because I made her from here, on this, I exported her body and created so I can make the clothes, right? And then I imported the clothes into this program, and then there is a way to make these clothes conform to her body. So when she bends down, it works, you know. Or maybe I don't do a lot. I was thinking maybe to have straps. Here I have straps, but here I don't have straps because it's gonna be too much work with the animation. Maybe I'll do a tutorial on how I'm doing this, but so far I have very few subscribers on this channel, and I'm not really sure whether people are interested in this kind of thing, in this kind of animation. People like more to do two-dimensional animations or just pictures. There's a lot of tutorials of how to do drawings or even sculpt. Sculpting is another thing. It's in 3D program to create a body, a human body, and then I don't know what to do with it after you create it, but that's the point, right? So I'm just focusing on animation and creating clothes for my characters because I want them to look a certain way. And this is what she looks like originally again, but it's very difficult to animate with this clothing because it has a lot of vertices and polygons, as you can see here. So this is very difficult to animate with such bulky clothes, a character. This is why I prefer to have a certain type of clothing, so it will be much easier to animate. There is this little kitten. This is like the easiest shot to make in real life, you know? Why would you create it in AI? So, no. So anyway, here as I've shown here, I created this clothing for Roxie, and this is already the finished scene that I made with animation. It looks like terrible, but she's running. Oh, this takes like about 5 or 6 days to do. It's a lot of work actually. So here she goes like this, and she's on a green screen because I'm using a background from Unreal Engine. Here you have some problems. So basically she sings the song and it doesn't look very good watching it like this. This is the scene I created in Unreal Engine. It's actually a ready-made scene from that's already one of the scenes. This tree is not even aligned properly. From here you can see the mountain in the back, which I'm not showing. This is like another part. Yeah, this took me about 2 or 3 days to make this scene, even though it was already made partially from these parts. So this whole project took me about 10 days, I would say, or maybe even 15 days, because after that I had to clean up a lot of things. So basically I created still images from this scene so I can put them here behind her. And so this video is based on Wish. Just made a mistake. Had to create a lot of animations for the dress, separate animation, because otherwise the dress will not move correctly. Also, there is no animation on the top. And here, this is actually part of the texture. So she like looks a little bit strange. She doesn't look like these models from Clean AI here. She doesn't look like this. But it's much more difficult when you're doing your own animation to make it look like these amazing models here, which can't really use. People don't really like it. So I prefer to stick to my Roxie character and just whatever she can do, she can do. It's never gonna look like this. with all these details and colors. So this one is always slowed down because they can't really make the animation correct. So that's why the easiest way is just to slow it down. You know? So people know it's not AI, it's just a regular animation. If I have more subscribers, more people that want to watch, maybe I can make a demonstration about how I'm doing this. But for now, I'm just going to show you the final animation.
In the stillness, the world unfolds, a quiet beauty no one holds. Illuminate dreams the night has scrolled. Moonlight's truth, bold and untold. Moonlight, don't leave, stay on my face. Wrap me in magic, slow down your pace. Carry me softly through time and space. In your glow, I found my grace. In the stillness, the world unfolds, a quiet beauty no one holds.